Good morning, students. In this module, we will cover the binary operations on data frames. Binary operation means like addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication. These operations are called binary because we need at least two data frames to work on. Yes, let us continue. For doing the binary operation on data frame, we need two frame at least. For example, in this screen you can see I have created three data frames. One is DFR1, second is DFR2, and third is DFR3. By using the nested list S1, S2 and S3. S1 list is used for creating the frame 1, S2 for frame 2, and S3 I have used for creating the data frame 3. Clear? Next is, first I am taking the addition. Like you can see, here are all the frames displayed: DFR1, DFR2 and DFR3, which we have created in the previous slide. For example, first operation I am discussing here is DFR1 plus 2. You can see DFR1 plus 2 means I am adding plus 2 to the frame. It means this is called addition of a scalar value to the data frame. Now you can see that frame 1 is this one is the frame 1. You can see 0 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. If I am adding the plus 2 to this, it means all the values increase by 2. You can see the output here: 1 plus 2 3, 2 plus 2 4, 2 plus 2 4. You can see all the element increase by 2. You can see in this example, this is called addition of a scalar value in the frame. Clear? In the next example, we will see, for example, now DFR1 plus DFR2. Here I am adding two frames. You can see here are two frames. It means how the addition operation will take place. When we are adding two data frames, the corresponding elements will be added together. It means, you can see in the previous slide, for example, this is my, just a minute, DFR1 and DFR2. You can see 0 plus 0. You can see this is my first element. Here 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. 2 plus 2 equal to 4. 1 plus 5 equal to 6. Like this. Next you can see the output of this. I can write down the output here also. If I will write DFR1 plus DFR2, you can see output will be 0 1 0 1 2. This is the indexing. Next 1 plus 5. You can see 1 plus 5 6. First you can see the first element of DFR1 is 1 and first element of DFR2 is 5. The 1 plus 5 6. 2 plus 2 4. Then 2 plus 5 7. 5 plus 4 9. 7 plus 5 12 and 6 plus 8 14. This is the addition operation on the frames. Now you can see the output on the next slide clearly. You can see this is the output of DFR1 plus DFR2. Clear? Correspondingly add all the elements. For adding the two data frames, we can use this function also. You can see here I am using dfr1 dot add dfr2. Clear? In the previous example, I have used the plus operator, but here I am using the add method. Clear? Now next method is r add. Now what do you mean by r here? R means reverse addition. Reverse addition means if I am writing here dfr1 plus dot r add dfr2, it means this expression is equivalent to dfr2 plus dfr1. Clear? Reverse addition, it means the parameter which you have written in the bracket come at the front and the dfr1 will come at the second place. Okay, but result of both the operations will be same because addition operation is commutative. You can see if I am doing 3 plus 4 or 4 plus 3, both are same, like this. Clear? Next example is I am adding here 3 frames. If I am adding 3 frames, how will you do it manually? First add 2 frames, then what output you will get, whatever output you will get, add it to the third frame. Clear? Next is binary operation multiplication. You can see here I have used again 2 frames, df1 and df2. You can see here df1 and df2. Multiplication I can use with the help of star operator. You can see star operator is my multiply operator. df1 multiply df2. You can see in this example output of both the frames in front of you. This is my df1, this is my df1, and this is my df2. You can see here I am multiplying corresponding element. 2 multiply 20 is equal to 40. 5 multiply 50 is equal to 50, like this. Corresponding multiplication will take place. Next is I can do the multiply with the help of MUL function. You can see here MUL function is there. df1 dot MUL df2 in bracket I will write. Clear? And similarly we have the reverse multiplication. You can see rmul is there, r MUL df1 dot r multiply df2. Reverse multiplication means second operator will come at the front. You can see here df2 multiply df1. Clear? But the result will be same because multiplication operation is also commutative. Clear? Next is binary operation division. You can see division operation we can do with the help of slash. Slash is what? Forward slash is division operator in Python. Here I am again using 2 frames and I am dividing df1 by df2. You can see the output clearly. Corresponding elements will be divided. 2 divided by 20, you can see 2 divided by 20 you will get 0.1. Clear? 2 divided by 20 you will get 0.1. Similarly, correspondingly divide all the elements. Next, for division we have the function div, df1 dot div. We can write the corresponding expression. This expression is equivalent to df1 slash df2. Clear? Next, r division we have. R division also we have r div. Suppose I am writing here df1 dot r div df2. It means reverse division is there. It is equivalent to df2 divided by df1. Now if you will execute this expression, the answer will be different because division operation is not commutative. Clear? Next is, you can see different examples are there. Addition example is there, then addition, subtraction, division, multiplication when frames have non-matching shapes. In the previous example, as you can see, all the frames have the same shapes, but here I am using, you can see, two frames have different shape. You can see the shape of this frame is what? You can see what is the shape of this frame? Shape of this frame is, just a minute, when frames have non-matching shape, you can see the shape of this frame is 2 rows 3 column, 2 by 3. You can see the shape of this frame is 2 by 3, and this frame is 3 by 4, 3 by 4. It means both the frames have non-matching shape. Now you are doing the df1 divided by df2. You can see 2 divided by 20, 0.1. Correspondingly you will divide. You can see this index does not exist in my first frame. You can see, it means I will write NaN